Hey everybody, welcome back to Jackson Jetsetting. Today we are at the Rio Las Vegas, checking everything out at the property. A few years ago, this was added to the World of Hyatt as a Destination by Hyatt brand. So, as a globalist or otherwise, you can earn Hyatt points here. If you are a globalist, you get free breakfast and a waived resort fee. A big deal in Las Vegas, Nevada. The hotel is Brazilian themed, so you'll notice some of the floors reflecting the sidewalks of Rio or even Portugal that owned Brazil for a while. Really amazing property, I think. I love the renovation that they have done to the property. I've stayed here a number of times over the years, and they have definitely made improvements. Globalists can check in here at the VIP registration, which was very helpful. On this visit, I didn't receive a suite upgrade, so we'll show you room 1715, but stay tuned. I'll show you my suite from my last visit as well, just to have that all in one video. But I love the theme of the rooms. They bring in a little bit of that Rio vibe in here, some custom furniture. So I really like that about this property. They extend the theme to the rooms, which not every Vegas hotel does, and I think that's really great. You have to make things a little bit more special, I think, if you're staying off the strip. It's not very far from anything in Las Vegas, but you do have to take into account that if you are staying here at the Rio, you're going to be removed from any walking activities besides the Rio itself. This was the first all-suites property in Las Vegas, so these rooms are probably on the junior suite side, I would say, but still very large and a great deal. Compared to a lot of the strip casinos and resorts that I stay at, this is a pretty great deal, especially if you are pairing that with your World of Hyatt benefits that you might have. You might get a little bit of an upgrade if you're not a globalist, or free breakfast and a waived resort fee if you are a globalist like myself. So really great value here. You just have to take into account all those Ubers back and forth to the strip if that's where your true destination is. A great view from my room. Now I want to show you the suite I was upgraded to on my last visit, so this gives you an idea of what you could maybe receive as a globalist. So on the top floor of the Ipanema Tower 2048, I would definitely recommend staying in the Ipanema Tower. The Masquerade Tower are still unrenovated rooms, so they are from the old world of the Rio Las Vegas. I would definitely not recommend staying there unless you get some sort of crazy deal or offer. But overall, I love the rooms in the Ipanema Tower. It's very convenient to the entire casino. So 2 bathrooms here in the suite. I loved that they had a large living room. Just so many places for everyone to congregate if you are entertaining here. Nice massive dining room too if you wanted some room service or to grab some food from the food hall that we'll show you in just a bit. But I just absolutely loved the style of this suite. So if you are a fan of big suites, definitely try and finagle one of these suites here at the Rio. A few changes since my last visit. Luckily, Tavern and Grill was here. I love this spot. They do have 2-for-1 drinks that they give you at check-in, so definitely make use of those. But the casino floor was refreshed over here on the Ipanema side. And I love all the restaurants, all the interior design going on here. A big draw is going to be the Canteen Food Hall. So this is going to be a great grab-and-go option for those that can't decide what they want to get. You can get multiple things at each station. You have a sushi restaurant, you have chicken tenders, you have Tony Luke's, which is a famous Philly cheesesteak place. A lot of different options in here. So I think definitely an option for you here if you don't want to do a full sit-down meal if you have limited time. This place can get pretty popular because the Rio does host a lot of athletic events, a lot of cheerleading competitions, volleyball competitions that were going on while we were there. So this is a easy option for them to grab some food after their matches. KJ's is still here, which I think must have some sort of long-term lease with the Rio because it was here pre-renovation as well. Very popular dim sum restaurant. So you'll see locals coming in here. This is a popular spot. It kind of has its own entrance even. Massive parking lot at the Rio. Definitely check out the carpets. I love all the carpets here. Egg Slut is brand new. They had this over at the Cosmopolitan as well. So a very popular breakfast spot. Love it. Right next to the check-in desks for your stay here at the Rio. And then I love the Lapa Lounge here, which is going to be the lobby bar. It's got that great sort of tropical jungle vibes, all of the jaguars on the ceiling, monkeys, things like that. Love the interior design of this. They have some excellent cocktails as well, so definitely check that out if you're here at the Rio. Now, there have been a lot more changes more back of the resort, so one of the things that they were changing around was the pool area. Another thing that did not last was Unfortunately, the Guy Fieri restaurant, so now it's Tacos Del Rio, didn't get a chance to try that, but pool area looks absolutely stunning. Beautiful spot available. If you are someone who's a pool person, this pool deck is pretty popular, but there are a lot of different pool experiences. They have an adults only pool as well, because there are a lot of children here on property with all those sporting events. So just keep that in mind. Beautiful, beautiful spot. They'll love all the bright colors that they use. Really complements the colors of the buildings at the Rio really well too. Gone is Hash House A Go-Go. Now it's called the Kitchen Table. So this is where your globalist breakfast will be had. Pretty typical breakfast fare, but it's nice to get that free breakfast in Las Vegas. Not a common occurrence, unfortunately. A nice refreshed gym. This was an absolute disaster the first time I stayed here, so they have definitely made improvements there. Penn and Teller, being the famous Penn and Teller. They've been at the Rio since opening, I think. They have been here playing thousands and thousands of shows, so definitely check out Penn and Teller if you're in town. That is a classic Vegas show, and we just don't have a lot of classic Vegas left, so I love supporting Penn and Teller when I am here at the Rio. Definitely check out that Comedy Cellar as well. That's the famous New York Comedy Club, so that's here at the Rio. Lots of comics coming through there. And now we're walking over to the unrenovated side. This is the Masquerade section, and I just wanted to show you a few items from my last visit. Didn't have a chance to walk over here during the most recent visit, but it is largely unchanged. They made a few different changes, but this was a cool area back in the 90s when they opened this. They had a show in the sky, Fantasy in the Sky, I think it was called, and basically a parade above the casino. Pretty wild stuff. This all used to be casino floor, and it is no longer. Hopefully they will expand this and add a lot more to this section, because there are some really cool areas here. Obviously that old Vegas theme environment is, I would not maybe call it alive, but it's not well either, but it's here. But upstairs, they used to have the Voodoo Lounge. That's been changed over to a new concept with a James Beard award-winning chef. And you do have a number of activities available. Here you have Kiss Mini Golf. They have a little Kiss museum as well. So if you're a fan of the band Kiss, you can check out that. So the arcade going to be very popular with the kids on property. So there are a lot of family-friendly activities here at the Rio, which I do like. But the Glow Mini Golf is a pretty cool one. Obviously an extra charge, not including any resort fees or anything like that. You do have rideshare pickup here to take you elsewhere in Vegas. That's located right next to the main lobby. So that basically does it for the tour of the Rio currently. But I did want to show you what it used to look like. So this is basically my room I was assigned, but unrenovated. So this was what it was before. So they've made a drastic improvement. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll leave you with this old tour of Vegas history. See you on the next video.